I remember that one thing you said to me in the past is that you actually wouldn't even necessarily recognize a question that you had drafted because LSAC changes it so much.
Yeah, there are some times back when I was looking at some tests shortly after I wrote questions where I would have a sense of familiarity. But when I've actually met with some of the folks up there and seen what they've done to some of my questions, it was pretty clear that a lot of them didn't have a lot of similarity to what I had initially turned in.
That's really something. So, what exactly do they change about it from the initial draft? Is it the topic? Is it a slight wording difference? Is it the method of reasoning, the question stem?
In my experience, now the ones that they've gone over with me, in my experience, they were usually the stimulus wasn't changed too much. The topic would be pretty similar, but they might decide that, oh, this really isn't as a good idea for a weakener or a strengthener. Let's make it an assumption instead. Or maybe the stimulus is better suited for a sufficient assumption than a necessary assumption. So not huge changes. I mean, very often there would be editing to answer choices, make a distractor more attractive, less tricky, whatever. That's mostly what I remember.
That makes a lot of sense. It seems to me also that the answer choices are kind of in a way the most difficult to write, and where the extra level of precision is kind of beyond what any single person could potentially do. It's kind of like it almost has to be done by committee or by a team.
It's so easy to overlook ambiguities too, alternative readings of things that you get stuck into looking at something a certain way and you just can't even see the other readings. So yeah, it's very helpful to have so many layers of editing. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.